Disney is planning to go back in time to a time when things were better for everyone. Looking at the next couple of years for the Disney company when it comes to filmmaking and recent remarks by Bob Iger at the Morgan Stanley conference, Disney over the next 2 years will look eerily similar to the Disney boom of 2010 to 2019. So set your clocks and make sure we hit a speed of 88 miles an hour because we're going back to the future.
To all those that come to this happy place, welcome.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for coming back to Happy Place Studios. As you know, we're always happy to have you. For those that are new here, please check out the description below. We're going to have the links to all of the chapters just for your convenience. But for now, let's get into it because we have a lot to unpack. My last video, we went into what will the Disney company look like over the next coming months, maybe to a year. And I said that there was going to be some aggressive changes that were going to be probably taking place to either secure the board or just to secure a brighter future for the Disney company. Things like we're going to start getting green lights for projects for like Blue Sky, what's going in Dino Land, what's going Beyond Big Thunder, what's happening with the expansions in Disney California Adventure and Disneyland. These things are rapidly unfolding. Bob Iger just recently made remarks that $30 billion will be allocated to the Disney parks. $17 billion will be going to Disney World. Over the next decade, that is crazy. That means we're going to start getting expansions. We're going to start getting green lights. We have budgets, a real budget for what the future of the Disney company will look like. And I have to say, it's very, very exciting. I started this video out with saying the Disney company is going to look eerily similar for a good reason to what happened between 2010 and 2019. We had major box office hits after hit after hit. We had expansions that were coming left and right, new parks being announced. And I think realistically, we're about to get back into the aggressive Disney growth phase, and you're not going to see them really involved in a lot of politics like they've been in the last few years. I think Disney is just trying to get back on top and making sure, hey, look, we're still here. We're still doing great things, and we're here to make great entertainment for the people who actually want to be here. So, with that being said, let's get kind of like into the nitty-gritty details. $17 billion going to Disney World, that is insane. Not that it's like unheard of, but like that is a lot of money associated just to Disney World. Does that mean we're going to be getting a fifth gate? I don't think so. But I think you're going to get a lot of expansions that people are hoping for. I think you're going to definitely for sure get a green light on what's going in Dino Land. And I think we're going to get that within this year. We're going to get a more clear object view for what's going on beyond Big Thunder. What will be happening in the other parks? Will Hollywood Studios be getting another expansion? Will maybe Epcot be getting something else added to it? I'm not sure, but I'm super excited because it reminds me so much of where Disney was pre-COVID. And I'm so happy to see them getting back to that. Also, not just the parks, the film industry is going to be booming. I actually had to write, you guys know, I normally don't write a lot of things down. But I was looking at the next 2 years, 24, 25, and 26, the next 3 years, of Disney movies. Here are their titles. We have Deadpool 3, 2024, Inside Out 2, 2024, Moana 2, 2024, Mufasa the Lion King, 2024, Captain America Brave New World, 2025, Fantastic Four, 2025, Thunderbolts, 2025, Blade, 2025, Moana Live Action 2025, Avatar 3 2025, Avengers Kang Dynasty 2026, Toy Story 5 2026, Frozen 3 2026, like one after another of just, it seems like box office madness. I mean, these are going to be massive movies that the Disney company is taking on. Yes, it might not be anything like brand new, but these are insane moviegoer movies that will be in the box office within the next 3 years. You have Avengers movies. You have classics like Toy Story. You have Frozen. You have Moana 2. You have a live action in there. Like, it is going to be insane the amount of money that Disney will probably be bringing in within inside the next 3 years. And I think it's going to look drastically different than what has happened since 2020 to present day. I don't think you're going to get a lot of like, I think it's going to be just good, fun entertainment. Like all the Avenger movies or the superhero movies, I think it's going to be very similar to that between maybe like Iron Man 1 and the first Avengers. Like I think you're going to get a lot of action. I think we're going to get a lot of things moving to get people back in the theater. Mufasa the Lion King, this prequel is going to be crazy. I cannot wait for it. Like, it is going to be a great movie, and I think you're going to get the attention of kids going back into the theater. Let's get into Avatar 3, one of the greatest movie franchises ever. I mean, that is huge box office numbers for them. And then Toy Story 5 and Frozen. Like, come on. And even throwing in Moana 2 and a live action, those names themselves will just bring people into the theater. Even if the movies end up not being great, the names carry so much of a weight that it will be, in at least some sort of stage, a success, meaning that they will make more on the movie than what they spent to make the movie compared to where they've been at kind of like the last year and a half, where it seems like every movie they put out, they've been losing money. The next 3 years, from this point on, to 2026, like realistically, like the end of 2026, with all the things that we have announced, Disney is going to be making money at the box office. Like, it is going to be exciting. There's going to be energy in the air. People are going to be talking about these movies from the second we see the first trailer for them. Like, come on. I want to transition back kind of into the park. I think we're going to start getting expansions. Like, realistically, I think we're going to start getting expansions. I think they're going to be heavy IP, which is okay. Like, I get it. We all want something brand new. We want these things. Like, but just a new expansion to the parks, even if it's heavily IP based, will be awesome. I'd like to see Disney kind of go in the direction of maybe some more thrill rides. Like, think of the success they've had with Tron. Even though Tron isn't the greatest roller coaster out there and it doesn't have like the most draw to it, these thrill rides are what people are wanting from Disney as well. Like, I get it, Universal is normally your thrill park, but people are wanting more thrill rides from Disney because not only is it a thrill ride, they're telling a great story at the same time. Also, look at Guardians. Like, Guardians is one of the best roller coasters, if not the best roller coaster ever. Like, people are wanting these thrill rides from a great storyteller, and I think Disney is in very much a position to take advantage of that. Now, don't get me wrong, don't stray away from what they've always done. They're going to keep doing that, but maybe give us a new roller coaster or two over the next 2 to 5 years. Like, give us something more because people are wanting that, and it's going to bring more attention to the adults in the park that are like, oh, not only is it like a kid vacation, but I get to have the chance to go experience some thrill rides that maybe I normally don't get the chance to, or I like, oh, I have to go to Universal too. So I think Disney is making the right moves here for aggressive expansion, aggressive movie making, and it's just going to be fun, clean entertainment that's going to get people just energized back into the brand of Disney. And I am so very excited. And it's like, I didn't even break into 2027, and they already have things planned out for movies in 2027. But when you start kind of looking at 3 years out, things can change very aggressively in the movie making industry. So I was like, let's just go from now to 2026. We have about 2.5 years, maybe a little more than that. And I think realistically, the Disney company is going to look so very similar. What I call the Disney boom, which is 2010 to 2019, where it was just like movie after movie was insane. We got expansions all the time. We had updates to the parks. We had like, I think realistically, we're about to see great things come back from the Disney company, and it's just going to put Disney back on the map and secure their top position, even with Epic Universe coming around in the next couple of years. And I know that DreamWorks has been pumping out good movies, but I think everyone's in a rude awakening for what's about to come from the Disney company. So that's the update. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Go watch something else of mine. It really helps me out. I am very new to making content, so please, if there's something you want to see, leave a comment on this video below. What are your thoughts on exactly what's going to be going on with the Disney company and the budget's now planned out for the next 2 or 3 years? Are you excited as much as I am? I would love to know if I can do something better as well. Leave a comment. I want to know what you guys are interested in and what I can do better for you, because I want to make sure that the content that I'm putting out is the best possible content I can possibly make for you guys. But for now, go watch something out. Be you, be great, and I'll see you in the next one.